Many of you loved my crunchy buns recipe without eggs. But what happens if we add eggs this time around and some melted butter? Well, to find out, you have to watch this video to the very end. I'll be showing you how to make an incredibly delicious Nigerian buns. Hello family, welcome back to the channel. Now let's get started. So a large mixing bowl, pour in your milk. You can make use of evaporated milk if that's what you prefer. Now crack one large egg. The egg will help bind the ingredients together and make the inside soft and tender. Now add 2 tablespoons of room temperature water. Next pour in the sugar. I love adding it with the liquid ingredients so it has time to properly dissolve. Of course, sugar gives your buns sweetness and also helps with the browning while frying. Now it's time to mix everything together till well combined. If you've done that, now set it aside. Now to our dry ingredients. Measure out your flour and go ahead to sieve. The importance of sieving your flour cannot be overemphasized. It removes any lumps or impurities. It also adds some air to the mixture, which is good for your buns. The full list of ingredients used will be in the description box. Now it's time to add some baking powder. Baking powder helps make the buns lighter. Now add some salt to balance the sweetness. And for flavor, I love using nutmeg. I do not have the powdered one. I'll be using the seed, so I'm just going to grate in a little into my dry ingredients. But if you have the powdered nutmeg, for this quantity, you'll be using about half teaspoon of nutmeg. Using nutmeg as the flavor is optional, but please use it, okay? After mixing your dry ingredients, now it's time to combine both the wet and the dry ingredients together. The best way I love to combine this is to pour the liquid gradually and stir. This is a very important tip to use while mixing your buns dough. This is to ensure you do not come out with a runny dough. Continue to mix till it's partially combined. Now it's time to mix our special ingredients, warm melted butter. Well, I'll tell you what this does. It gives a richer taste and helps keep the inside moist without making the buns heavy. It mixes more evenly with the flour and coats the ingredients beautifully. But please ensure that your melted butter is warm and not hot. You don't want it to affect your dough. Next, my favorite part, frying. Heat up your oil over medium heat. To test the oil, if you're a pro in frying buns, you can just place your palm over the surface of the pan and test it. If not, just take a little dough and drop it into the hot oil. Never you attempt frying buns in the oil that is too hot. It will be cooked on the outside and raw on the inside. Now observe that little dough you placed in the hot oil closely. When it flows to the top, you know it's ready. There are many ways of which you can shape your buns dough, of course depending on the texture. You can roll it into round shapes and drop in your oil. You can also drop it just like you do your puff puff. The way your buns will look at the end of frying depends solely on you. Well, this is my preferred method, dropping it into the oil while cutting it off with a spoon. It gives it a more even shape, which of course makes it look better at the end of the day. As you're placing the dough, make sure not to overcrowd your pan because definitely your buns will expand. So just fry in batches and allow it to expand on its own. As they fry, keep turning them occasionally. Of course, this helps both sides fry evenly and gives you that beautiful golden color you love in your buns. It gives you the kind of buns that has good skincare routine. Slow, steady frying is one of the biggest secrets to perfectly fried and crunchy Nigerian buns. So if you've watched to this point and you love this video so far, don't forget to subscribe, join this beautiful growing family, give me a thumbs up and feel free to drop your comments. I would love to know if you'll be trying this recipe. And to my returning subscribers, thanks for always sticking around, for always coming back to watch. I love you guys. So when your buns is properly fried, take them out and place on a paper towel. Now I'm about to fry the second batch. So So basically, you just repeat the same process, which is placing your dough in an oil that is not so hot. So ensure you're frying on medium heat. You also do not want to fry on an oil that is not hot at all. What that does is that your buns will soak in so much oil. Believe me, such buns can't be enjoyable. So you can easily tell when your buns is ready, when your buns is beautifully golden. Make sure not to burn your buns. So when you feel it's ready, you remove it from heat. Place on a paper towel to absorb oil. And there it is, our perfectly crunchy Nigerian buns. But this time around with eggs. If you haven't seen my crunchy Nigerian buns without eggs recipe, you really need to so you can check and see the difference. Well, I did an experiment with these buns. I left like 2 or 3 pieces, and after 3 days, I checked it out again. And guess what? The inside was still very fresh. Of course, that warm melted butter did its magic. It was also very soft and chewy. You really need to try this recipe. Your family will love you for it. If you have a party, make this. If you want to commercialize it, feel free. It's easy to make and also budget friendly. If you are a crowd pleaser, you really need to make this buns recipe. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video.